All right, so hopefully Rebecca will be able to join us shortly. Last week, dun dun dun, having vanquished the apostle of Arl, the Frostmaiden, and seeing her rock pissed off fly away, um, Rebecca and Verlaine thought it would be a good idea to reanimate the corpse of the dead elf into a zombie, to use as potential cannon fodder. And then you guys proceeded to make your way down looking for the basement level, looking for the vault of that held the codic of white. And having come down, you ran across a giant walrus who had been gifted with the ability to speak, clearly an awakened creature by one of the druids, but who didn't really have much interest in the job that they gave him, having found that the lower level had frozen over and turned basically into a giant ice rink. He enjoys spending his day sliding around in his belly. You guys fed him and befriended him, and he told you about several chests that you would have to pass in order to enter the vault that holds the book. He also mentioned the fact that the former queen of the ice giants that had built this castle was entombed also off of this main open area I was going to say, I think to the north, but that doesn't really matter. So you guys decided to explore that quickly first to see if there might be any kind of loot that might aid you in upcoming battles. You stumbled upon some guardians, undead guardians of the tomb, in the form of two giant ice or frost giant skeletons, which you were able to dispatch without too much effort. Although Kaz, having found in the rock's nest a silver dragon's egg, roughly 5 feet or so tall, had decided to strap it to his back, and he brought it along. So even before it's born, its first battle, you guys had dispatched the ice giant skeletons. I'm sorry, the frost giant skeletons. And that is where we decided to leave it off. So I guess we'll pick it up from there. It sounded like somebody had a cat purring into the mic.
Yep.
I was wondering. It's a key.
He's laying on my chest right up against the microphone, basically. So.
All right. Can you throw up the map, Mick?
Sure, he's working on it.
Yeah. Now it's all coming back to me.
So you guys find yourself in this kind of smaller chamber. The piles of bones are now pretty thick on the ground, and there's a door to the north. There was previously silhouetted by the two frost giant skeletons. And again, remember, these are giant-sized doors, so it's quite large.
All right, Kaz, can you open that door?
Well, maybe we should see if it's locked or something first.
Oh, well, do you want to lift Filbert up to check for traps?
Sure.
Filbert, do you consent to being picked up to check for traps?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're saying that in character? Is that Thea saying that, or is that you asking?
Mhm. No, that's the saying that.
Um, no, there does not seem to be any kind of locking mechanism on the door. It does look like it's got, buildup of frost and ice and whatnot around it, and it's going to take a bit of effort to push it open. But you don't even see that it has necessarily any kind of latch. It's just held in place by its sheer size and weight.
All right. Well, I will attempt to push it open then. Break some ice off of it and then push it open. Or if it looks like it needs some ice broken off first, I'll do that first. But
Okay. Takes you probably about 5 or 6 minutes of working with your axe to kind of work your way into the cracks, knock off some of the lower level area, clear any kind of obstacles, because it looks like the door. This door actually swings outwards, so you'll have to pull it open.
okay. And I will attempt to pull it open. It's the strength check.
Yep. All right. That is the DC. So, with some strain and a lot of grunting and a few curse words and giant, you manage to kind of break the seal and get it starting to move. And using your axe to kind of get in there and pry it a little bit more, you get it opened a little bit more, and then you're able to get good purchase on it and finally wrench this 20-foot high door open. Oh man, they changed the freaking dynamic lighting. They now have one-way and transparent walls. Like when I draw lines, so that when I put like a thing around a tree, you guys will actually be able to see the tree. You just won't be able to move through it.
Oh, nice.
And I can make it so that it'll block lighting coming from one way, but you can actually see through to the object.
Nice.
Yeah, nice would have been nice if I would have known about it before right this second. Anyway. Okay. The door opens and you see inside to a chamber containing a dead female frost giant enclosed in a solid block of ice carved to resemble a standing sarcophagus. The block of ice itself is 20 feet tall and 12 feet wide and at least 10 feet thick. Behind the entombed giant, embedded in the north wall, is another door, also made of ice. The ceiling is carved in the scowling visage of a male frost giant with an icy beard. Anyone proficient with religion, go ahead and make a check. Actually, no, everybody can make a check.
All right.
Was that religion?
Yep, make a religion check.
Oh, I was on advantage. Sorry about that.
Sorry, we'll just take the first one.
Yeah, which was a fail.
Yes.
So if I spend a luck, can I take my second one?
You can re-roll,
Ah.
but as you look up, you guys hear Verlaine kind of go, they've placed their gods above them. Clearly that is Rime, the evil god of the frost giants. But I apologize. I shouldn't be instructing a cleric in religious deities. I'm sure you're well aware of that.
I think I missed that day. Which is so odd because, my teacher, he was a great teacher. I think I must have missed that day. Had a lot going on as a kid. Sometimes I had to miss because, my dad turned into an evil cleric.
Cool story.
Cool story, bro.
I can't know everything.
I'm not pulling from the bag unless she's here to tell me to do it. So
All right. Well, I guess we will move in. You said the door is made of ice?
yes, this door back here, unlike the others, is actually a solid slab of ice that has been shaped into a door. Even you can still see that it has hinges, pin hinges that where they go into the wall, they are made of metal, and where they go in the door, they're actually still carved ice, and the pin through them is also of ice.
All right. You want me to try to open this one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Commander, guide your muscles.
Oh, okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you herniate yourself. You pull with all of your might and all of your strength,
15.
and you don't even get it to even shift even the slightest bit. It appears to be stuck, and only through more force will you be able to open it.
Well, it's good. It's nice to see D20 still hates me. So
Yeah, some things never change.
Yeah.
Do you need help with that?
If you want to give me a hand, it's a pretty heavy door.
Yeah, I can give you help with that.
All right, so we'll both try.
I thought that just means you roll at advantage.
Yeah.
It can do either. It's up to you
Okay.
guys with this one. I would say
Okay.
if you have, tell me specifically how you're going to both do it. Come up with a clever
Is
idea.
it push or pull?
This one's a push.
Okay, well then I imagine we just.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna.
I mean, he's taller than me, so I can just literally be like beneath him,
I'm gonna like
pushing at the bottom.
I'm gonna kind of like put my foot up on the ice casket thing. Like turn around and put my.
That's 10. That's a 10-foot distance between. That's a 10-foot distance between the ice casket.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it looked close.
You know what? It's closer to 5. It's closer to 5. I apologize. Yeah, it's about 5 feet.
Okay.
But you can both push on the door, certainly. So go ahead and each roll a strength check. Not a strength save, John, because.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Hitting the wrong thing. Oh, crap. I did add advantage by accident. I clicked that.
Well,
Thinking
your
that we were
first
gonna-
one would be.
So,
Yeah.
John, Kaz steps up and he starts to push. Maybe he's feeling the fact that he had asked Dea for help and he's a little bit juiced up about it. He's kind of angry. He goes slightly Hulk style and pushes. It starts to actually give before Thea can actually get her hands on it, but she sees this happening and doesn't want to give him the satisfaction. So she rushes forward as it starts to slide, and she gives a good push. And that with a kind of a loud creaking, the door begins to grate, the ice grating on the floor, and then the buildup of snow, and begins to push inward.
Good job, gang.
Gang. It wasn't that difficult, Kaz.
It's a heavy door.
I mean, I didn't have that big of a problem pushing it.
It's because you gave him the guidance of Lathander, isn't it?
Actually, I think that's why I failed the first time.
I'll remember that. Lathander will remember that. Don't let your insecurities out on my lord.
Still trying to figure out this new interface for Roll Sirenscape. You look into this room, guys, and you see it's kind of in this to a point in the far end of the chamber. It's kind of curved upwards. Leaning against the back of the wall of this room is a formidable weapon. A giant-sized great axe, its steel head resting on the icy floor.
Its steel head what in the icy floor?
Resting,
Okay.
like David earlier.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else like on the walls or the ceiling or anything? Any markings or anything like that?
Other than that, it is completely empty.
Hey, Winzira, can you see if this big axe is magic?
I don't think she has detect magic.
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Well, if this big giant axe is magic, maybe Kaz can smash more things.
Jesus, look at the size of that thing.
Well, I mean, he gets pretty big too.
Not that big.
How would you know, Thea? I thought you were a priestess.
The cloistered of Lathander do not take vows of celibacy, but at the same time,
I still don't think you've seen one. All right. What does she have? She has... I can see it's going to take me about 11 minutes. Although, I don't know, did she ever get a pearl worth of 100 gold?
Yeah, she got mine.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. I know she's picked up an owl feather. All right, cool. All right, so Winzira kind of sits down on the floor and pulls out her lute, and starts concentrating. Her kind of goblin-y features even scrunch up even more, and she starts plucking away at the thing. It sounds almost discordant for a few minutes, and then over time it starts to get into this kind of almost like this minor key kind of deconstructed chord kind of sound that actually seems to make sense after a bit. What are you guys doing while she's doing that? Anything?
would like
Watching
to
the
look
door.
I would like to look around the room and see if I see anything else of interest, I guess. Or no, you know what? The room looked already pretty empty, so I'm gonna go check out the sarcophagus.
Okay.
See if I can, like, I don't know, look at the markings.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay. This is my best skill. 8.
The massive block of ice that this body is kind of perfectly, centrally suspended in, has a almost unnatural level of transparency to it. if you've ever seen, those resin casts, where they put something in resin and it's that clear resin with no blemish, no air bubbles, no scarring at all of any kind on the sides of it that you can see anywhere along. So you're able to kind of, with your light kind of shining through, it kind of refracts a bit, but through the bluish tint of this really thick ice, you can actually clearly make out the body of this huge woman, this frost giant. She appears to be wearing some kind of silver-like scale mail with a white fur mantle. Although it's very regal in its appearance, it also definitely has what she's wearing has a very strong martial standpoint. She clearly looks like a warrior. She has a crown on her head, and you can't tell from from your perspective if those are massive pieces of ice or huge diamonds. But there's something embedded in her crown. You can see gold medallion around her neck. You can't quite make out what it is from your perspective because you're too low. The top of her body is probably a good 14 feet off the ground. But you can at least make out when you step back towards the edge of the room, you can see that there's something around her neck that's golden. Yeah, that's about what you get with your eat.
There's definitely some treasure on this dead lady, but I don't know. We should just leave it.
I don't know. I'm gonna look around both that room and the room that the skeletons were in and see if I can find any like engravings or anything that I might be able to read and figure out who might be in the tomb.
Okay.
But we already know.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we know. It's the burial tomb of she was like the queen of this place before the Frostmaiden came.
Oh.
We got told that last time.
Oh, okay. Then I just forgot. That's my bad. Never mind. I'll just be looking at the treasures in the ice, I guess, and pondering whether or not I want to start smashing it apart or not.
Okay. You're watching Blaine. What is Blaine doing? Has she got anything useful she could be doing? Not really. Okay. I think I got something. It's
Yeah?
This is definitely magic. And you'd have to kind of get it to like you over a period of time. But I don't think you're gonna like it very much.
No?
I don't think so.
Why? What does it do?
I'll take it a minute. Still trying to figure it out. It'll definitely make it easier to hit things and do more damage. But it looks like it's cursed. And I really don't want you attacking me again.
Yeah, no more of that. Guys.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those guys. Look at it. It looks like it's got a batarang.
Looks like what?
A batarang. Look at the map.
it broke up again.
Look
right when you were
at the
about to-
map. It looks like a batarang.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we'll leave it here.
Whoa. Giant 1-0. That's terrifying. All right. What next?
No, it doesn't look like there's anything else around. So I guess we'll head back out.
God damn it. Hey, smelly elf! Follow me! Headed back out. What? I mean, this is where you guys talk, man. I'm just here to facilitate.
Yeah, sorry. So we know that there's an entrance here, I think one here, and that was a treasure trove or no, feed bag over here. I think that was it. So it was here, and here. So, didn't he say there was 4 trials?
Yes, they're
Here.
no, that's not. Look, it's here, and here.
Oh.
These are just openings.
Okay. So we decided we should do all these together.
I'm gonna pick my egg back up. Strap it back on my back.
Alright, try to move. It should move with you now.
Okay, hold on. I gotta be able to see it. Oh, it's on me. Okay, I gotcha.
That didn't work.
Shit happened the last time, remember?
Yeah, don't move. Just wait a minute. Right now.
Well,
Clearly that doesn't work. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it keeps like wanting to work. Like I'll move, it'll. Like I move and then it moves. Like it's weird.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So which one do we want to do first? Hey, friend.
Oh, were you speaking to me?
Yeah. Do you think we should do first?
I really wouldn't have a guess. Or an opinion. I can't read, so I don't know what any of these say, or if they say anything. You'll have to do each of them, so I guess it really doesn't matter.
Well, you've seen lots of adventurers go in and never come out again. Which one did they do first?
Oh, well, I can't really remember any kind of pattern. They all seem to just pick one and go.
I'll go through and see if I can read inscriptions on each door. If there's any kind of engravings or anything above or on the door.
There doesn't seem to be anything, any kind of indication or carving on doors at all. They seem to all be identical and all seem to be rather plain.
What do you guys say? I
Well,
say let's do this one.
okay. I'm gonna ask I'm like, did the walrus give us a name?
Yes, I don't remember it.
Akuma.
Is it in the
Uxum?
Uxum, if I
Akuma.
oh,
Akuma.
Akuma Matata. Akuma. Where do you think I could leave this egg? I don't want it to get harmed if anything comes up in any of these behind any of these doors until I return.
Well, do you have any fish? I mean, if you brought me back, or you brought me a piece of fish, I could watch it for you. And he kind of like pushes it with his tail, and it slides a little bit. Oh, it's kind of fun.
No, she doesn't. She has Yeti meat.
Oh, well, I guess that's good enough.
She found it in what? In the. Oh yeah. When Zira found. Didn't you find some dried fish in the sack?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. Might be able to get you. Can we give some to Akuma Matata here?
Sure. You do it. He almost ate me last time.
Well,
All
that's
right, well-
very delicious. Thank you. I will watch your egg for you.
Thank you.
I mean, you could nestle it in that little back alcove that she found the dried fish in.
I can't fit in there. That's why that bag was still there.
Oh, well, there you go.
So he moves it.
All right, well, we're
He
gonna
kind of
go-
like pushes it over, almost like he's like, kind of pushing a beach ball along, and kind of settles in over in this corner.
Thank you very much, Akuma. I guess we're going through this door.
Unless anybody wants to go through a different one. Filbert?
Nope, I guess not.
No objections.
All right, so you approach the door. This one is not. You notice there's something different about this right away. These doors, and I should have mentioned this before, John, and I'm sorry. They're not the giant-sized doors. These are much more, while they are larger than maybe what you would expect to see in an inn, they are definitely more of a scale that you find more familiar. This door is only about 12 feet tall and about 5 feet wide. It also happens, this one actually has a handle with some kind of latch.
check it for traps.
Oh, okay. Filbert's here. Mr. David. Haha, there it is.
David, you do not find any kind of tripwires or needles or anything that you would associate it with a trap of any kind. And if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Okay. So I will attempt to open it, I guess.
Yeah, you go push against this door on expecting it kind of maybe because of the last couple to be difficult, but it moves with normal amount of effort. You kind of pushing on it so hard, it flies open on you. And you almost lose your footing. So go ahead and give me a athletic saving throw. Or an athletics check, excuse me, not a saving throw, an athletics check.
Okay. 13.
You kind of almost lose your footing. You kind of do that comical, spinning of your feet on ice. But you grab onto the door handle and steady yourself without falling down on your ass and embarrassing yourself again.
So he doesn't pull a Terra.
Does not.
She spilled her drink twice already.
There's too much crap on this desk.
All right. So I guess we start to head in.
Yeah, and you kind of start going down this hallway, and it spreads out, and then it constricts, and then it spreads out again. And the walls of this oddly shaped room are etched with elaborate panoramas of winter scenes. Set in the back wall is a door inscribed with a large snowflake. A single word is etched in the lintel above it. Are you there by yourself?
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
I know what that was all about.
Oh.
You just didn't want us to hear cat purring anymore.
No, he got off and went somewhere.
Is it in giant or common or?
It appears to be in common. And this one, as you look up and you read it, it says a single word: isolation.
Okay. Some sort of. I'm guessing this is a test that has something to do with isolation then. Shall we proceed through?
Sure.
I'm never alone because my lord is always with me.
Well, like currently, it's just you and your lord out in the middle of the ice rink. It occurs to me that it might be wise if we brought a cleric along on what is clearly some kind of religious quest or trial. Ah, there she is. Lovely.
All right. Well, let's head through the door then.
As you push open the door, beyond which looks inky pitch black, you can't see anything. Even with your dark vision, you see nothing beyond. Slowly, it begins to turn gray, and then brighter white, until it is a brilliant whiteness beyond, which begins to swirl.
Is it a clockwise or counterclockwise swirl?
This one is a counterclockwise.
Oh, okay.
This one is in the southern hemisphere. Okay.
I am going to. Is there like any extra like snow on the ground, or is it just solid ice around?
It's pretty much solid ice at this, and where you are here. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take my mace, try to smack at the wall a little bit and see if I can get like a little chip of ice or something off.
The walls in here are stone.
Oh, I thought they were ice. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna get down on my knees and I'm going to pray. And I'm gonna say, Lysander, please guide me and be with me through this trial. I know you always are. But hear my plea. Protect me and my friends from these trials that I'm sure Ariel's influence and evil are present.
Oh, the zombie chimes in,
Oh.
seemingly with a comment of its own.
I'm gonna take a tiny piece of my rations and throw it at the portal and see if it like disintegrates.
It seems to pass through the door and then into the white, but as soon as it enters in, you lose sight of it and track of it. But it definitely seemed to pass through. It didn't immediately, explode or disintegrate of any way that you could tell.
I'm gonna walk in.
Yep, we'll go ahead and walk through.
I would like to walk through backwards.
You get a moonwalk. All right. As you each step through the portal, the white kind of seems to coalesce, and you can almost feel wind starting to buffet you after a moment. You feel coldness, and you realize that there seems to be like snow. And as all of your surroundings vanish, you become engulfed in a flurry of snow and ice. As each of your visions begins to clear, you find yourself standing at the edge of a camp under a clear sky. All the warriors in the camp seem to be sharpening their weapons. Let's do it like this. Hang on.
All right. Well,
So everybody's sharpening their weapons. Can I see they're humanoid?
Having lived your entire life well, first of all, let's give me an investigation then, or everyone give me a perception.
Okay. 23.
Okay.
11.
What? No.
Either roll sub 10 or I roll 20.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Why is she getting +4?
Irma bless.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Guidance.
It's not checked anywhere now on her character sheet. So weird. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere on there. Very strange.
So there's a way to add guidance before you roll?
Mm-hmm. If you go to global skill modifier underneath the skills down there and hit that plus sign,
Oh.
it
Cool.
becomes like a checkbox that you can check on and off. So you would check it when you have guidance, it would automatically add it. You are right. It is showing it as it's adding guidance, and I don't know why. One of life's great mysteries. Tara coming back soon?
Yeah, her son called, so she wants to make sure everything's okay.
Translation. She's gonna yell at him for not. He's not supposed to have his phone at 9 o'clock at night.
Nope, he is not.
It's really bizarre because there's no. Nothing is checked. Actually, I should definitely do something real quick for each of you. Hang on.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It just allowed me to find something that I should have checked. I don't have each of you, so I'm doing some quick little changes to each of your character sheets real quick. Oh. Thea's it was already on.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, fine.
Filbert's it was on. Interesting how it was off on a couple of them and not all of them. Anyway. Yeah, so you find yourself on the outside of this camp. All of you rolled high enough that you, even from this distance, it is clear that you are within a ragged nomad camp. Kaz was brought up in one, I believe.
What?
Yes. Was Kaz brought up in a ragged camp? Aren't you? Or no, you came from the city
Yeah. My
and came
father
up here
was
looking for
with
him. Which tribe were you descended from?
me. Thunlakalaga.
That's your last name.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you get your last name from.
Oh.
It's from your tribe.
This is not that tribe. However, since you can see you see a large man with draped across his shoulders, over his other furs is the skin of a tiger. It's pretty clear to those of you who were born here, Thea, yourself, and from the stories that you had heard from your father, Kaz, that this is you guys find yourself with the on the outskirts of a camp of the Tiger tribe. You also each notice that above your heads, almost as if you are suddenly a sim player, is a glowing symbolic snowflake, identical to the symbol that was etched upon the door that you pushed open. As you move around, it seems to float around with you, kind of identifying you. Each of you have it. When Zira, looking around, goes, damn it! My zombie didn't come with us. I want to see him die again. Once was not enough. I mean, I'm sure she would have said that.
Alright, so,
I guess we should see what's up with this camp.
you guys know any of these people?
I have no idea.
No.
You sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
Well, they're just friendly people hanging out.
I highly doubt that. But let's see.
I mean, can't you go up and be like, "Hey, my bros"?
It's not the tribe. It doesn't seem to be the tribe that my father comes from. I don't believe the
It
markings.
doesn't mean that you can't be friends with them.
Right.
Possible. So
You should just be big. They'll respect that.
that only lasts for a minute.
Like most men.
So I guess we'll walk up.
All right, as you guys begin to approach the camp, two warriors or hunters, one has a bow, one has a spear, each kind of step out from behind trees where they were perched, and kind of threatening. One draws an arrow, and the other levels its spear, but they don't seem to be looking to engage. As one of them goes, "Halt there! Who are you?"
My name is Kaz. We went. What?
Say your own name.
No.
Say your own name.
No. I am Kaz, and these are my friends. We seem to have stumbled upon your camp here.
Kalana, look at them. Are you blind? And they kind of, the one with the bow, kind of looks at you a little bit and starts. My apologies, great ones. Follow me, please. The queen will want to see you immediately. Please, follow. He starts to walk towards the center and towards the camp. looking over his shoulder and making sure that you guys, seeing if you guys are gonna follow.
Well, I guess
All
we
right.
still
Well,
follow.
Thea's like, shit. I'm gonna see a queen, so she's gonna take out her Christmas present from Santa Claus. Which is the cleansing stone. It's not letting me do anything from here, but and bam, all my and I'm also gonna put my vestments over my armor a little bit. Like, just take them out of the bag. Gotta look nice for the queen, right? You know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my cleansing stone to.
Get the stink off.
Yeah. I could be a shining light representative of the Lord.
As you guys approach the center of the camp, you notice a very large woman that you had seen from above. It's kind of hard to miss the saber-toothed tiger pelt around her shoulders. But as you get closer, you see curled up at her feet another live saber-tooth tiger.
Ooh.
Curled up at her feet. As you approach, you can hear the it kind of looks up at you, and you hear as it eyes you as you approach. She continues to use a sharpening stone as she is working the edge of a large, very large spear to a fine hone. Her eyes, though, follow you as she works, as you approach. My queen, we found them on the edge of the camp, and, well, you see, I knew you would want to speak with them. As you guys come up closer, you see her face kind of break into this big grin. And she lets out a kind of a loud, Ariel has blessed us. She shouts at that to all of her warriors around her. Behold, the Frostmaiden has sent us emissaries to watch our camp while we complete our mission. Welcome, emissaries, welcome.
Will bow very deeply and respectfully to the queen.
You can bow.
You can bow if you want to. You can leave your dignity behind. Because Filbert don't bow, and if he don't bow, well, he's... whatever. I'm done.
Just not that kind.
So we're supposed to sit here and watch your camp while you guys go do things?
Well, that is a rather black and white assessment, Master Halfling, but you're not too far off the mark. See, we are planning on attacking a nearby elk tribe camp and stealing their food. I'm taking every member of my camp with me. I hope to overwhelm them with the numbers and the might of the Tiger Clan, and hopefully taking the unsuspecting elk tribe without having to even put up a fight. What clearly Arul has heard my prayers and sent you to watch over our camp, so I may take every warrior with me without us fearing some lone scout setting fire and looting while we are off on our mission. It should not take long. I do believe we shall be back in a short amount of time. Clearly, that is why the Frostmaiden herself has sent you. You bear her mark.
Lysander.
Oh, I get it.
You have her mark above your head.
Oh, this.
Yes.
I thought this just meant I was very cold.
Haha. Yeah, not celibate though.
I can't hear you, Mickey. Completely muted.
Haha. Not celibate though. Just cold.
Or frigid.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. Rigid. Maybe I'll write a song.
They are the frigid. I don't think we'd have a problem watching your camp.
But we were not sent by Oreo.
We kind of were, though. We were on her test.
Verlaine kind of and kind of points up at her head. Well, technically, I think we were.
She made it.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Just in time as we start the first test.
I was not expecting my dad today at all.
Forgive me, emissaries. I have not introduced myself. I am Bjornhild. Oh my god, really? Solvig's daughter. But you may call me Bjornhild.
Board Hill, got it.
So what say you?
It seems like an honorable task. We will watch over your camp. With Lathander's love.
Strange talk for an emissary of the Frostmaiden. But you bear her mark. It is not for me to question.
No, it's not.
All right, so as you guys, she barks out some more, the order to her tribesmen. Warriors, all, pick up your spears. We move out with the Frostmaiden's blessing. We shall strike true and quickly, and be victorious today. Now come. And they begin to move out. They don't certainly march out. They all seemingly move in through the snow and spread out. And within a matter of minutes, you have lost track of all of them as they move quickly and quietly into the trees on this mountain in this area that you find yourself in. And seem to vanish and blend in to the snowy landscape, almost melting away.
That's a neat trick.
So is there anybody or anything left that we need to be protecting? Like cattle or children or dogs or just tents?
The only animal that seemed to be in the camp with them was the saber-tooth tiger that loped off following Bjornhild. Any of the children that you saw were in slings or backpacks and were being carried off to the battle. Any of them old enough to be dressed were carrying water skins and backpacks of supplies that could possibly be used in the battle, and one off with the tribe is in support.
All right, so it's literally just hold the fort.
Yep.
All right. Well,
That
And
doesn't
it's-
seem difficult at all.
No, I'm sure we'll be fine.
well, let's find a spot to hunker down in. And
Hold on. I think my battery's dying in my mouse. Either that or I ruined it. Just standing there, but I'm thinking.
This is actually boring. What does isolation mean?
As you guys are kind of settling in and kind of just taking inventory, you start to you think that you hear in the wind, you start to hear kind of almost disembodied whispers. At first, it's difficult to make out what they're saying. But over the course of the first hour that you're in the camp, kind of just doing the guard duty thing, you start to make out bits and pieces. Rend the flesh from the bone, crack it and suck its marrow. Are they warm? Will they bleed hot in the cold? Soon be cold, always cold. And you each start beginning to hear these more and more and more.
are you guys hearing things in the wind?
No.
Oh, you guys hear it too this time? I mean, last time you guys didn't hear it at all.
I mean, I hear things all the time, but that's just Lathander speaking to me.
And this one doesn't hurt as much.
Suddenly, you all hear at the same time a bone-chilling scream sounding from behind one of the tents.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're doing what they say they're doing.
You guys make your way over to around the backside of this tent, and there's no sign of anything.
Ooh, spooky.
This is a little bit different than last time, though, so I don't know what to do here. Should we rend or tear their bones or whatever?
Rend and tear whose bones?
That's a good question, Mr. Voice. Who should we rend and tear?
You don't hear much more, but with just kind of disembodied voices. Another scream. More whispers. The wind picks up. The snow begins to blow harder down, coming down harder and harder.
It's cold.
After about an hour of hearing all this, it starts to get to you guys each. I need each of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Shit, did I roll that shit?
How did I get a
Oh my god.
4?
I'm gonna
Like the
use.
dice look different, but yeah, no.
I'm gonna
I
use my luck and roll again. I can't believe I rolled that bad on a wisdom saving throw.
Well, you rolled a 16.
And I rolled it again.
No.
Wow.
You rolled a 16 the first time.
Oh, I was looking at Cass's. Sorry, something like weird borked out on my screen. It literally.
That's all right. Yeah, I won't. You don't have to spend luck. That's.
Thank you.
Kaz. The voices starting to really get to you. They begin to take on the sound of almost sounding like, and then more and more as this time going on, almost sounding like your father's death. Like the scream begins to sound like him whispering things about the knives are in him, and then you can almost hear it's his scream. Filbert, you don't remember much of your mother, I don't believe.
I do.
Oh, you do. Well, then you clearly hear her talking about being torn apart, and the pain and how much it hurts, and why aren't you there to save her? And over time it starts to bother you. Windsor, yours are a stranger. Never to eat meat again. Never to have your teeth in flesh. You will freeze, become solid and cold, and no more warmth forever. That tribe will find you. They will find you and put you in the ground. I need each of the three of you who failed to roll a D100, please. When zero rolls a 100. When Zira, apparently the shock of that concept is enough for you that you immediately fall unconscious.
Jesus.
That was terrible.
So you are currently unconscious. Kaz. You begin to see things. You begin to see your father being hacked up. You see these horrible images of childhood friends being disemboweled. At first out of the corner of your eye, and more. You now suffer from the long-term madness of experiencing vivid hallucinations, and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Awesome.
I gotta do this. Hang on. Actually, Rebecca, roll a d10. Okay. David, what was your roll? You were an 88.
Yep.
And then give me a D10. Okay. So when Zira is asleep, Filbert's kind of talking to himself a little bit, and Kaz keeps wheeling around with this look of horror on his face every few minutes as he keeps seeing things that he keeps trying to convince himself that aren't there. But it's very distracting.
So I'm the only one who doesn't seem to be affected.
Or Villain. Villain sees Winzira collapse to the ground and rushes over to her and checks her, shakes her really hard, yells at her, but nothing seems to work. Good cleric, this is more your field of expertise than mine. Does this look like something that you might know about or be able to do something about?
Does this seem like a paralyzed, blinded, deafened, or poisoned effect?
I mean, she's unconscious. She just suddenly seemed to kind of like give out a scream and of horror, and I mean, seemingly faint,
All right.
but shaking her, nudging her, smacking her across the face doesn't seem to rouse her.
I will cast Lesser Restoration on Winzira to see if that does anything. Lathander, please bring your light to this dark place. She is one of your chosen. So very small, yet such strength and love for you.
As you say the last of your prayer, Winzira, it's almost as if someone put smelling salts underneath your nose, except it actually smells like bloody raw meat to you. And,
I'm so hungry.
and she comes up with a start, looking around for the meat that's not there.
Where's the food?
I hand her a piece of hardtack.
That, okay, thanks, I guess.
Okay, well that worked. Great. Okay, cool. I will go over to. Wait, so Filbert's passed out too?
Nope. Nope,
looks
you don't see anything other than him sitting there kind of muttering to himself. And you
All right,
see
well,
Kaz kind of,
I will go over to Kaz.
every
who
once in a
is
while,
acting-
kind of just looking around.
Yep, I'm kind of trying to play it off the best I can, but just every now and then you just see me like
You're talking to yourself.
like start.
Yeah, no, I'm already sensitive to Kaz acting like a fucking weirdo. So, we did deal with you being cursed. So, yeah, a lesser restoration on Kaz. Oh Lord, this man has got himself into trouble again. Please, I know he is not one of your favorites, but he's pretty cool guy most of the time. Could you please remove this affliction from his mind so he can protect us, your champions?
I think she has a crush on Kaz.
I have a crush on his DPS.
You have a crush on my D.
I was gonna say, is that what the clerics are calling it these days?
You just want me to stick that D in your P's.
Oh, you shut up.
So is that your last second level spell?
Yep.
Okay. As you feel kind of you feel a similar presence since you've felt the presence of the Thander upon you before. Not like those times in the locker room, but that kind of that warm light feeling. Almost the kind of a light kind of envelops the area, and it seems to kind of almost like when you have a projection on the wall and it suddenly becomes too bright in the room, they fade and they kind of whisk away. And while you can still continually hear those whispers, those hallucinations seem to kind of fade away like mirage.
Oh, I thank you. That was quite disturbing what I was seeing.
Thank Lathander. I am just his vessel. He chose to remove this pain from you.
These voices are terrible.
Well, unfortunately for you, those voices continue and the screams continue and become more and more frequent. The voices become louder. And after another hour or so, I need you over the second hour, I need you to all make that wisdom saving throw once again.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Come on, D20, stop hating me. No.
Yes.
Nope.
God damn it.
Guys, we're doing great over here.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Of
I rolled a nat 20.
course you did. Where did she go?
Sounds like Final Fantasy music right now. It's making me very happy.
I'm guessing I should roll a D100 again.
Hang on. Yeah. Where the fuck did it go?
If it was up your butt, you'd know.
Why are you always trying to shove things up my butt, Tara?
I didn't say anything about that. You're just projecting.
No, you had like a 25-minute conversation with me about it.
What?
At the brewery. Why guys
No, I
should...
was just saying, what? And you're supposed to respond with,
In the butt.
in the butt.
I didn't know that one. There it is. Sorry, I couldn't find her fucking character sheet. 22. All right, so she passes as well. Yeah, so you two roll another D100.
Got a 36.
You're unscathed.
Oh.
murderous rage.
Kaz, this is yours.
Okay. Here.
Roll a d6.
Okay. D6. 2.
And then roll a d10.
D10.
Okay.
I know.
All right, so Filbert, you go ahead.
Mhm.
What was your roll? 53?
Sounds about right. Yes.
Pick something that you're carrying. Just randomly pick one of the items that you carry with you on your person.
My symbol of Lathander. No, I'm just kidding.
But you keep it tucked in your shorts, in your short clothes,
I do.
because you don't want anybody to know about it.
I don't know. He likes his mess kit, so I'm gonna pick my mess kit.
Okay, your mess kit is now your lucky charm.
Ooh.
And you feel that you, without your lucky charm, you bad things would happen. So you will have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws while more than 30 feet from your mess kit.
Okay.
But, however, because you failed twice in a row, and Kaz, even though you were cured, you have failed twice in a row as well. You begin looking around at your the two of you each begin to look around at your party members, and kind of this madness descends upon you, and you think to yourself that they're the reason that you're out here, and if it wasn't for these assholes out here, you would be fine, and they're trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And maybe you should get them before they get you. In fact, that's the best idea you've ever had. You know what? You should do it now. Do it now. Kill him. Go kill him. I need everybody to roll for initiative as Taz and Filbert decide that killing everyone else is a good idea.
Awesome.
Oh, I forgot to click my thing. Dang it.
Fucking. I don't see my token, so.
Well, yeah, because there's no. It's on that main page. You can do it there. Oh wait, guys, don't roll anything yet. Don't roll anything yet. I'm sorry, I forgot to flush. All right, on the main page there, go ahead and I'm trying to set this up now because I was not thinking that this was a likely outcome. I should know better than that. thinking.
We thought the total party kill was going to be the dragon or the aspect of fucking the Frostmaiden, but no, it's going to be Filbert with his bow
Yeah, we're gonna get murdered.
and Kaz. Cool. All right.
All right. So, god damn, man.
The two like major DPS fucking people. Awesome.
Hey, and I don't even have to feel bad about it. I didn't do
to
it.
yourselves.
I don't even have anything to break you guys of this right now. Cool.
All right. So I don't even have to do anything. You guys roll it. Roll for initiative.
Or you want me to roll again?
I
Yeah.
see darkness and only darkness.
Yeah, I only see darkness, and
Me too.
I don't know why.
Well, shoot a magic missile at it.
There's nothing but black.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing this all on the fly, kids.
Okay.
Oh, you guys were lucky.
There we go.
That what? You rolled a 20 fucking 4?
Would you rather on initiative or one of my attack rolls with sneak attack?
Yeah, well, you're still gonna get that, so.
Well, you want a crit sneak attack or a regular sneak attack?
No. Hush, hush.
We'll say that all of these fires that are on here have all burned down now. You guys have maintained the fire in the main. So that's the only one I'm lighting for this map.
Okay. I can't believe I don't have anything that can cast this from you guys. Is there a way I can use higher powered spells to...
Yeah, you can upcast lesser restoration. It just won't have any additional effect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I don't have to touch you guys. Cool. So we obviously hear them saying these things, right?
No, that was what they heard in their own internal dialogue.
All right, so we're just chilling. So we're essentially like flat-footed on this.
Yeah, except when Filbert just is going to go murder your hobo on you here because he goes first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got one for Filbert, Winzira, and Kaz. Thea, I need you to roll your initiative.
It's 20.14. I clicked my token.
Well, if you did, then it would be in the thing.
It is.
No, it would be in the turn order.
Well, but it...
Where did? No, that's all right.
Why is Saya so tiny?
Because I'm having some issues with roll 20 at the moment. Where are you, Thea? Oh, there you are.
No idea.
I couldn't
the way
see you
down
because you
here.
were so small.
Same.
She's the second source of light.
Oh, that is true.
You got 20 point what?
20.14.
That's close enough. And I've got to do her. What the fuck? Now this is broken? Huh. Oh no, it added it. Okay.
So is this where we all are? We're all like separated in the camp, or
Yeah.
are we supposed to be around the center fire.
Well, I'll say this. Where would you guys have normally been?
Well, I don't think we would all be exactly congregated with each other because we're supposed to be protecting the whole camp.
Yeah, I'm fine with where I'm at because I probably would have been patrolling around occasionally.
Same. I mean, I healed these yakkos and then, went off and was also patrolling.
Is that middle fire still on?
The middle one is. Yeah, you guys have kept that one going.
I would have been close to it.
Okay. All right, Filbert.
It's okay. You can attack me first. I know you're going to.
Did your mic break again?
Yeah, we can't hear you, David.
Oh, he's typing. Tablet battery died. Hang on, guys.
Oh, so that means we're all safe now, right?
I'm just going to take the dodge action.
A lot of this fight is not on the recording because I forgot to unpause it.
No! Oh!
So Filbert almost one-shotting all of us did not happen.
Sorry, guys.
Not canon. It's not in the video.
Didn't happen.
Kaz didn't get tied up Shibari style by Thea. Not canon. I mean, he looked really cute. I'm just gonna have to take the dodge action. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Win 0.
Action. Bonus action. Running. 90 feet somewhere.
Okay. So with bonus action, you've already given him the commandment, so he can go on your turn. Senor Rodent.
And then he does his little perception.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Here, I'll roll it for him. As soon as I find his character sheet. Fuck, what the hell am I doing? Disappear like this. Oh, you know why? Ah.
It would just be.
All right. He's got a sense of his smell. Of where he is.
And then that's my turn.
All right.
I'm now 140 off the map.
You went 60 there, and you were at 50, so you're at 110.
Bonus action, action, and movement. That's 90 feet. And I was already 50 off the board.
You can take the dash action twice.
Yeah, it's part of my nimble escape as a
Goblin thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, then you are indeed 140, lost in the wilderness.
Yes.
You don't even know where you are at this point. Oh, so we'll have to be doing survival checks to see if you can even find your way back.
Right now, And Zero feels like this is a safer option.
All right, big Kaz.
All right, so I'm sure that I probably, because of my dark vision, I probably would have saw Filbert dart across between the tents since I was headed. That's the way I was headed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dash over here.
You don't have to do that.
Huh?
That's not the route you'd have to take. You could go like this.
I mean, regardless, I'd have to dash to get to him. But I'll dash over here, and then as soon as I see him, as I'm running up to him, I invoke my stone rune, and he has to make a wisdom save.
Suck it.
What was the
Yeah.
DC?
He beat it. The DC 15 or 16.
I mean, you are literally the only person, too, who is rolling at all anything. Crazy. All right. Is that a bonus action to invoke the ruin?
Yeah.
I am going to use my
It's not your.
skirmisher.
It's not your turn.
I know, but it is a reaction when
My bad.
someone or an enemy ends their turn within 5 feet of me. I can use 15 feet of movement.
I forgot about that being a
Right,
reaction. Go ahead.
15. So I am now over there.
But I would still get a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have you have your reaction.
I don't think you get op attacks on it. Hold on.
Yes, I'm sure you don't get up that time either way.
This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Great.
All right, Villain, hearing that going on out there, steps out. And I don't think she can see that far. Motherfucker. Never have to actually do this with her. Just enough to see you, Filbert. And she pulls out her wand. Hits you for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need you to re-roll your wisdom saving throw. But because of you somewhat believing her, I would say you get to do it at advantage.
I'm going to do it at disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding. 16.
10 plus 3. So 13 was the thing. So even if you did it at disadvantage, the blast of the bolts slamming into you kind of jar you and give you sort of a cognitive reset. And you have a brief moment of, what the fuck am I doing? As the madness kind of drops away from you.
Thank fucking God.
What the fuck, Villain?
Not the two other, like, long-term madness things that you picked up, but the murderous rage to kill your fellows and your homicidal paranoia drops away.
There was something about... Excuse me. where did it go? Whenever the character takes damage, he or she must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save throw or be affected as though he or she failed a saving throw against a confusion spell.
Yep. So go ahead and roll another wisdom save. And you pass.
Okay.
And it is your turn. You have full memory of all of the shit you just did.
I'm gonna cast Fireball right here.
In for a penny.
You can cast
Um,
fireball?
No.
No.
Filbert could do anything he puts his mind to.
I mean, I can cast fireball.
He pulls out his mother's pearl necklace that just happens to be a necklace of fireball.
Yeah.
Filbert.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move back over to the campfire and I'm going to say, sorry, something was wrong. I don't think it's wrong anymore.
Something was wrong.
So he did move. Did he move through your field of vision there?
Yeah, I would have came into the light a little bit. That was a move and a bonus action dash, and then I will take the dodge action.
Yeah, so you saw him come running through here, Thea.
Where?
He's right here.
See him on my map.
If you look at your map, I'm showing you something, Tara. You would have seen him come running through here
Oh. Okay.
before you lost sight of him again. But you saw him come running up like this. All right, it's your turn, Thea.
Blah, blah, blah. I heard him say sorry, blah, blah, blah.
I said, sorry, something was wrong.
And he did say, I'm all better now.
It's a trap. No,
You're not even here.
I'm not.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon with me. Fine, it's
It'd be
there.
like,
Filbert! You tried to kill us.
I tried to kill them. I didn't try to kill you.
You were coming for me.
Yeah, but I missed on purpose.
What happened? I mean, you even attacked Winzira. You love Winzira even more than me.
Oh, I
You
mean,
love
that's-
Winzira more than Lathander.
You're not giving good comparisons, but okay.
Okay,
Where is
but
she?
But if you were gonna kill anybody, how would you not kill me over not killing Winzira?
Bad luck to kill a priest.
Yeah, but you went after her first. You
She
hurt
was who I
her.
saw.
Okay, there was something
Winzira!
very wrong with you.
Winzira!
Honestly, I would be less worried if you went after me first.
Okay, I'm going to take the attack action.
It's not your turn.
What's going on? Why would you attack us?
I don't know. Seemed like an idea at the time. I think something got on my head. I feel better now, though.
Well, that's good. But need I not remind you for the 100th time that Lathander has chosen you as one of his champions?
Oh, then why did he let this happen to my brain?
You weren't strong enough.
Oh, I see. Insult to injury. Okay.
The halfling did drop the Goliath in one shot. I mean,
Is it my turn?
No, I'm not talking about strength. I'm talking about will.
We're out of combat now.
Who the hell's
Zero?
Will?
But my rat is still going to attack.
Oh, that's right. It would. While you guys were talking, following on its last known instructions, a giant rat comes running up behind Filbert.
I did take the dodge action.
He did. Go ahead. We're bucking.
So 11 plus.
Is the attack on the little rat character sheet not working for you?
Yeah, I don't know why not.
It's
So
really
it's a
weird.
15 to hit.
That hits.
So D4 damage. So 4 points of bite damage. Melee.
And I'm unconscious.
Shut up.
Just kidding. But I will use my reaction to move 15 feet away from the rat. 5, 10, 15.
Do you get unlimited use of that?
It's a reaction.
So you do get unlimited. It's not a
Yeah.
number of
Yeah,
uses
it's not like
per.
a proficiency bonus number of times.
That's pretty baller, man.
I was saying.
Pretty damn.
Is that a
before
class
the
feature?
rat attacks you. We need to stay strong in our faith. I know that you reject it, but Lathander has touched you.
Renzira, come back.
Every day that you wake, do you not feel his light?
Please, Winzira,
you.
Harry, come back.
Giving you more
I'm 230 feet off the
constitution
map.
and health every day.
Filbert, go ahead and would he turn around and shoot him? Shoot the rat that just attacked him?
Yeah, I probably would have.
Just go ahead and roll an attack roll. Just see if you do it in one or if you take a couple more points of damage before you kill him.
I would steady aim on my turn to take a shot at it.
Yep. All right, push
Yeah,
away.
27 points of
Yeah,
damage.
Oblivion.
Rat fur everywhere.
I'd use my reaction to make him re-roll and take the roll, but
How do I whisper again?
the slash.
You don't speak as loud.
No.
So Mickey.
Should be backslash the name of the person that you're whispering to, or GM.
I
if
thought
you're
it was
whispering to
backslash
Mickey.
W. Is it W backslash name?
Yeah, there might be a W involved
It's
somewhere.
a slash W. Yeah, it's slash W space and then the name. But in here it's like Winzira.
Backslash.
Got it.
So.
Yeah, it's the name that's on the that you guys have, like you can see on the screen. All right, guys, I think we will call it
Yeah.
there for tonight.
All right, you guys live to fight another day.
It was close.
Yep.
Thank God for magic missile wands that don't have to roll to hit. Because otherwise, the way things are going there, no one would be able to lay a glove on you. And that's the only way that you got an additional saving throw.
Yeah, when Zira's gonna keep running until she's 900 feet off the map, and then she's gonna start casting Liamon's tiny hut.
Okay.
But that was a great almost TPK.
Nowhere near a TPK.
I don't know. It could have gotten there.
One
It
more
could have,
hit.
but at the
Well, technically,
Time
it
it didn't.
can't because one of the party would be still alive.
True, true.
So that's not technically, that's not a TPK. All right. Well, I know somebody have to work in the morning, so I didn't want it to run too late. And I really did not think that that was going to go that way. So that's why this game is so crazy. Awesome,
Well,
guys.
thank you, everyone. That was fun.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
I apologize about clipping some of the thing off the video when you see it, if you see it. And for all of our rabid viewers out there. My apologies to you especially. But okay. Thanks, guys. Till next
Good
week.
night, guys.